yourself. Like you said, you went to the courts, you disputed elections, and you emerged victorious when you did it. Do you see any possible case here where Asquith Godalo goes to court and the exact same thing happens that happened to you in Edo State?
With all due respect, that's an unhelpful question.
Why is that?
Because if you want to trade this thing, wait, you can't pick and choose. In 2020, people took Obaseki to court, believing that he rigged the election in collaboration with some element in INEC and in APC. And the court returned Obaseki as victorious. We left it. We questioned his certificate. The court said no, his certificate was in order. So, is it the first time that somebody goes to... You quote the one in which I won. There are many more cases in which those who went to court lost.
Of course, that's a possibility too.
That's why
that's
when
a possibility
you apply logic, wait, when you ask me to predict what the court might find, with all due respect, that's an unhelpful question.
So what is it
if
to
I
you
should
then?
Be subjudice, because no, that's not subjudice.
That's not subjudice.
Yeah.
That's not subjudice. What is it to you then, Senator, that makes your candidate?
No.
Can I finish asking? That makes your candidate the right person for the job. I mean, people have been concerned that he doesn't really even do TV interviews. I think he did one with the BBC. What do you think makes Okpebholo the right man for this job?
Your question is still academic question.
How?
Because only Edo people can decide. Now, listen, only the voters in Edo State, and not you, can decide which kind of person they want as a governor. If they prefer even a deaf person. If they prefer even a deaf person, who are you, with all due respect, to sit in Lagos and say, no, Edo people are wrong? Are you so privileged to do in a democracy? In democracy is an equalizer. Now you describe him as a mechanic, you describe him as this.
Who described him as a mechanic?
Allah!
Sorry, who described him as a mechanic?
Wait, no, you have to listen. Allow me to answer this question.
I'm asking you what you think makes him the right person for this job, and all I did was point out that it's been noticed that he also does not necessarily do television interviews, except for one that's been noted with the BBC. I don't really see what's so wrong in that. I'm asking you to promote the candidate that you've supported. What makes him right for the job?
Now you are being unfair, and you are demonizing Edo voters by that question.
Your mother in the village is the one behind your predicament.
Your Royal Majesty, I would like to remain on my knees. First, to apologize to Your Majesty for my poor judgment when, in spite of your clear advice to the contrary, I stubbornly and wrongly supported a man who I thought, being a living man, would respect the tradition, the custom, the energy, the brilliance, the creativity, and the respect of tradition by any loving living man and indeed any against people. When I presented the Obaseki against your advance,
It's not about talking. It's about real action and evidence and facts.
Yes.
Your Majesty, I have lived this game for all of 8 years. And tonight, I am pleased to say that era has gone over.
When you said against my advice, that's why I thought that
I apologize. I think that.
when you introduce Obaseki as your successor, I didn't say anything. I have
Your Majesty. I apologize.
I didn't say anything.
You know you talk.
You know, I said I won't say so much here. I told them, and I'm trying to restrain myself because anything that will that will bring any difficulty for my son and performing that because I want to avoid it. But I have to correct it when you say against my advice. I never said anything against your pastor when you brought him.